Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Mortanius, and we are back with some more Control on the PS5. Time of recording is 12:06 a.m., Thursday, April 3rd, 2025. When we last left off, folks, we had finally managed to make it to this mysterious location known as the Panopticon. Apparently, the Federal Bureau of Control's prison begs quite a few questions in terms of that exact conversation, but we'll have to get there as we go. Now we got our greatest opportunity to finally speak to our brother, Dylan. But we've got a problem. Apparently this object known as the Benikoff TV, this object of power, is apparently a problem we're going to have to deal with before we can have any conversation in any way, shape, and form, because if the TV gets loose, or any object of power gets loose, apparently, everything in this prison area, which is mostly objects of power, apparently, and prisoners to some degree. I don't know about the second one, how much, since your brother's here. They would effectively get loose, and well, good luck catching them. So if y'all like what you see and want to see more of me as we journey onward through this house of madness, give me a like, follow, subscribe. That was weird. Here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. Follow the links from my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links from my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and get comfortable. Let's get into this. I'll let you keep that one.
So many cell breaches. I guess life's a breach, huh? I'm funny.
Eha, eha, eha.
Is the TV back in its box yet? No rush or anything, it's just, an ongoing concern.
Naturally. I'm simply here to ask you about details relating to this place, events, and, you.
Do you like working at the FBC?
Sure. I mean, yeah, the drama's a bit much, but I get better benefits here than I would over at the Postal Service. I checked. Better health care. That's not to say I don't like my job, ma'am. Been here over 15 years. No one knows the Panopticon collection better than me. I'm, close to them, in a way.
I can't tell if that's creepy or normal here.
It's both, more than likely. I wouldn't mind picking his brain, but I feel like we'd be here for days. That's one of them things you better prepare for.
How do you keep the altered items under control?
It depends on the item. Each one has different needs. Ritualistic touches go a long way. Singing to them.
Did he say
Living the
singing?
lights 3
You
times,
surprised?
that sort of thing. It's not superstition if it works.
Well said.
What's the difference between objects of power and altered items?
Think of them like storms. Objects of power are like tropical cyclones or hurricanes for the uneducated. They're big, rare, and scary. Of course, directors can just bind the OOP and become the eye of the storm. Altered items are more like weird thunderstorms. Some may rain frogs, some may rain corn, but they all rain something.
And how does the hiss factor into all that?
It's changing them, making them aggressive. Now they're all raining, I don't know, knives. Knife rain.
Nice metaphor.
Yeah, I don't think he's wrong either. And I was wondering what he meant when he said changing them. Are they outright changing just the whole, they might not necessarily be benign, but they just do what they do, to they're always doing what they do regardless? Like how that we came across that file about that altered item that was paralyzing an entire town. But once they bound it, it was fine, or not bound it. Once they contained it and basically placated it, it was fine. But now placation no longer works because they're just constantly doing their crap, or are they gaining new functions, or both?
Did you work closely with Trench?
Oh, he spent most of his time with Darling and all them. The inner circle.
Naturally.
I care.
Trench certainly had his favorites.
He did stop in occasionally to scowl and smoke. Did you know the Bureau has a no-smoking policy? It does. Just not for Trench. Still, he is the one who put aside funding for the Panopticon. The man did have vision.
Wondered who built this Panopticon, because that is expensive, for real, for real. And him, in terms of the smoking, he was probably, that was probably that OOP we were reading about that's based on that maze that we came across. Unless there was something else.
How did you get this job?
Started as a junior agent because my uncle knew a guy. From there I got put on a desk until an accident left the containment sector severely understaffed.
Ooh.
At which point I got bumped up to management. Put in a steady 8 hours a day for another 10 years, and voila, supervisor.
I just picked up a gun. Or a gun picked me.
A gun picked you. You were just lucky enough to not blow your brains out while doing it. Or rather, while being chosen, I guess would be the best way to put that. Severely understaffed, huh? Translation. A lot of people died.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
A lot of people died. 1 second, folks. Handling a problem. Hmm. Hmm? Sorry about this, folks. Worst time. I don't know why this came up, but it chose to. Hmm. Okay. Sorry about that. Hmm. Do I? Energy gained from headshots, huh? Could be useful, but not really. Jesus, you think I would have come across another accuracy mod by this point. Seize them. Still that same one. Hesitant to get rid of that one. Don't know when I'll come across another one. Upgrades. Corrupted sample. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. That's what I thought. Okay, so I actually can't. One more. What the? Okay. Keep getting these nonsensical notifications at the worst time. Reload. Oh, reload speed while shielded. That is not insignificant at all. Huh. Is that what I want to equip? Nah, I'll leave it be. I'll leave it be. What was that? Yeah, especially since I've already got a basic, just overall reload speed mod. Yeah, okay. Demolitions expert, spin, and hiss elevated. Spin. No. One moment. There we go. All right. Nice to meet you, gentlemen. That was key. Hoo-wee. The be the person that has to walk this area. What choke was it? How much of a choke, rather? It was blue, though. 15%, though. That's not bad. I might keep that. Get an upgrade for it and upgrade for Shatter and actually do that. Shatter recoil efficiency. Mailbox. Now, some of these that we'll come across, interestingly enough, have been bound by you. Hey, boo boo. Looks like we found ourselves another picnic basket. There's that fan that we heard about that was taking people's air away. Makes you wonder what happens if you try and destroy this thing. What, Thor's hammer? Looks like a mallet. P6 cell AI containment, archives, and firebreak. Wonder what that used to be. Can't see. Too blocked out. Well done. Oh, we're on the firebreak floor.
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him?
Hard to say.
I don't think she's telling me everything.
Nobody here is. This whole organization is based on not telling you everything. Was that in the distance? Oh. Hey. Man, can't even shoot you. I'm partly fine with that. I can't shoot you. Apparently you don't feel it necessary to blow up my elevator, so yeah.
Hello? Is anyone there?
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God. Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shipper blazer never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn. I can't. I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back. I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Oh man, I forgot this dude. Jesse finds an agent in the Panopticon who has been left to stare at the refrigerator altered item. He can't stare much longer, but if he blinks, then the refrigerator will deviate. That means the only thing he can do is sort of close one eye and then close the other. But it's not really going to help because you can only maintain that for so long before that dryness catches up with you. And then the natural reflex comes in to blink again. But with both eyes this time. One moment. All right. Oh, I think I might have stole its weapon for a second. What's up, folks? Nothing like finding survivors. Why are y'all all the way up here, though? You a part of Salvador's team? He split y'all off, what, to hold this area? Risky. Understandable, but risky.
More hostiles! Look alive!
Damn, and now they're dead. Classic. Say I'm surprised, but I'll be lying. Oh, Lord. Ooh! Ooh! Righty then. So, how about we search this floor I wasn't trying to get to, huh? Yeah. I feel like there's a reason why this one is closed like that. Closed and dark like that, and I don't think it's just because it's empty. Ooh. Surf's up, dude. No idea what it does. I don't think we found any information on a surfboard around there. I might be in trouble. I don't know how I can get back around from here. They may have me just drop on one of the lower levels again. Because if memory serves, I can get here later, but not the way I did. Yep. Okay. Where in the hell? Oh, I am dreaming of a white Christmas. Spearheaded by Jack Frost. And there's that pram that smokes with constant ventilation somewhere. Another one that's dark. A globe. Wonder what happens if you use that globe. Probably teleports you to places. Freaky. Archives? I don't know if I hear something. I think I might be early in here. How I didn't hit her, I do not know. There's still some other problem around here. Oh, crap. Why are these things in here? Like, where are these things from? gotcha. Like what? Did you like... Okay, Phil, distracted, and you set up the... Go ahead and set up the cement so we can go ahead and get this place solidified. I'll keep it distracted, but Phil, once I get it going, don't argue with me. I need you working so we can get this locked down. We need to get these offices stabilized. Make sure nobody falls asleep at their desk. If they do, it's the last nap they'll ever take. I swear to God, look at that. Damn, this is a bathroom. There's nothing right about these things. What was it even tracking? I'm just going. I'm just going places. Where? Who knows? Energy recovery, huh? $26, $29, I'll take it. Shield boost. What? What is going on down there? Good God. If it was anybody else, they'd have been dead. If they didn't have the ammo, the accuracy, the power from your weapon, and the speed to reload and get back in, they would be dead. It was cool. So it does follow you up. Ma'am, you'll have to wait your turn like everyone else, please. Ma'am, you were told. Ma'am. Many of these archives go back centuries, ma'am. Okay, so what you're telling me is that it's sir. No. Utterly pointless, but it's funny. Yeah, I saw that out the corner of my eye, and I'm like, wait a minute. You were supposed to climb, you fool. Yep, I know I could have went the other way. I wanted to do it this way. Oh, I've got respawns. Damn, boy, it is dark in here. And there is nothing I can do about it. Altered items. Behavioral containment changes. Recently, there have been some alarming changes in behavior and altered effects. And 2 altered items in the Panopticon, the Redacted and the Redacted, have become much more aggressive, with entirely new effects manifesting for no discernible reason. That answers my question. They're actually getting new properties, new functions. The items have been investigated for updated containment procedures to counter these new effects, with one successfully discovered to be contained by constant visual contact. But this development is worrying. What if all the altered items undergo this behavioral change? We need to find out why this is happening and what is changing. Handling these altered items has also resulted in numerous Panopticon staff being redacted. I would say they've gone to the astral plane, but these aren't objects of power. Not one of them has come back. This, plus the uptick in astronauts not returning from their dives, has me wondering what the hell is going on. What the hell is going on? Is anyone looking into this? Is there any plan? Refer to Redacted for full report. I mean, hard to say, eh? Eat your food. What the fuck? Yeah. Make you question your unlife decisions. Their proximity destruction has always been cool to me. In like most stories, where something has so much power that the mere area around them feels the effect. Oh, they're coming up the steps. Oh boy. Have I gone in here? I don't think so. Apparently it can't break this glass, so yeah. I'm assuming it's programmed to understand this is probably a dead end, so. For all this knowledge, you just running around burning. No, we shall watch it properly.
TV! Let's watch Junkies in Space!
It's not safe.
But Star Captain Eagle! Can I poke it with a stick?
Okay.
rule number 74. Always be suspicious of things that weren't there before.
What?
Looks safe to me.
Dockers in space!
Wait! It's not even plugged in!
Okay. So, keep your hands to yourself. And if you're not used to whatever was there, or is there, as in it wasn't there beforehand, or probably better be real suspicious. Boy, I feel bad for somebody with dementia in this place. Can you imagine it? Did I take a left or was that a backwards? Oh, Lordy. Wasn't there a meeting on floor 15? Damn, did you rush up the steps? Upset? Okay, this area. Okay, so yeah. I thought that was on the floor below. Alright. Looks like there's nothing else around here, I guess. I'm gonna need you to calm it down there, guy. I'm gonna need you to calm it down. And that's why I'm leaving, Frederick. That's why I'm leaving. Now, can you imagine that legitimately? So, what's the thing running around in archives? You mean that thing that runs around, eats pretty much anything it can get its hands on, and everything else around it seems to be floating and is destroyed? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the guard dog. You intentionally have that thing guarding you? Yep. Oh yeah, yeah. Does good work too. You didn't happen to upset it, did you? You know if the thing is upset, we're going to have to calm it down. Usually requires us feeding it things we'd probably best not talk about. Upper Panopticon. Dude, bro, guy, man. Hold on. Now, was it this way or was it back across the bridge? It was this way. Nope. No, it wasn't. Right. Okay. Gonna need you to hold on there. Oh. At least let me move, man. Oh. Alright. Guess not. Oh, I don't want to do right by my people.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
'Tis the plan. When you want to run away but you feel like turning around is a numbers game and somehow you no longer know how to do math. So, a black hole, are we? Who? Crazy stairs, but not really. It's weird. The whole place is. This is right side up, but that's not. Most of that ain't. I don't know what those are. What, cubicles? Look like planters, honestly. And then you got this whole segment plus stairs everywhere. Oh, and then nothing like windy crap. It's always windy crap. I sense battle. Okay. They say, no, you don't. Get down here. Get down here. Oh. Help solve this problem. Do I need it? Probably not, but two sets of guns is better than one. Ugh. Whoa. I dodged and all of that, and they still had me catch the blast. Fine. Jesus. Talk about a red room. Feel bad for you folks who might be like colorblind when it comes to red or something, because this has got to be rough as hell. Not in the mood. This ain't Dark Souls. Let me get back to my fight. Thought I heard a rocket. Corpses are gone. Not surprising. Whatever that was probably sucked them up. Oh well, I say whatever that was. It was a TV, but like, yeah, I know what I mean. Where are you? That works out. Holy crap. Grab the rocket, I wasn't even trying. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Whoa. Gotcha.
That thing was Salvador, the head of security.
That explains
Still
that.
didn't stand a chance against the Hiss.
Hell
No
no.
one here does.
Apparently it's not only our capability, it's our responsibility. Whether it should or shouldn't be,
TV.
different conversation.
Another object of power going nuts.
Ocelot's Anchor. AI 11-UE. The crew of the White Ocelot first encountered a strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the Redacted. Witnesses described it as a black sphere with faint light behind it. It hovered just off the bow of the ship. The Redacted, by throwing a tin bucket, which disappeared into the crew Redacted by throwing a tin bucket, which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity. The ship's metals rusted and fell apart within minutes. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. A passing fishing vessel called the Redacted rescued the 4 remaining survivors. Agents were dispatched to the White Orchid's last known coordinates, Redacted, and began diving operations. On the ocean floor, the agents found a sphere. The thing was entirely destroyed. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. As agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor, they noticed the sphere behaved in conjunction with the anchor, moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The item was transported by the Redacted to the U.S. port of Redacted. Upon arriving in New York, it was brought into the Bureau via the Redacted. Okay. Interesting. A sphere, huh?
Here we go again.
Where's the sphere? Because we didn't see a sphere. We saw a globe, which is not exactly a sphere, but we also just didn't see a sphere, period. Use the TV babysitter. Levitate superhero over the obstacle. Yeah, I've been waiting on this. So, now, we have levitation, children. And yes, we can shoot from up here. Hold X to levitate. Keep holding it to levitate higher. Let go to fall, but, hit X to catch yourself. You will still take fall damage. This is how we were able to get down to those lower levels normally in the Panopticon. Yes, we still have all our capabilities, including dash. X while levitating to fall. X again to slow fall, safely controlling the descent. And no, it does not cost energy. It's just what we do. It ain't even about fighting in this one. Newsflash, APB. The hiss has breached our broadcast, something, I guess. Obtain the levitating ability. Rising thought.
With the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
Good Lord. Guess this place is just twisty anyway. Anything around before I keep it moving? Nah. And what was around I already got. Yep, still in the air. Yep. Aerial combat. We've all known for a long time, aerial superiority is king. Thought that was something to read. Guess not. Apparently there is. Ramen Lantern. AI 69-KE. The lantern was discovered at the street-side ramen shop in Tokyo, Japan, named Redacted. The shop gained immense popularity due to this item, the shining beacon hanging in its doorway. A visiting documentarian was similarly enthralled by the crimson luster of the lantern and helped it find international acclaim through a television series highlighting the world's finest restaurants. Audiences' interest in the lantern brought it to the attention of the Bureau, and soon the lantern found its way here, to us. I write this as I sit beside the very item. Its light is so comforting, so familiar. It reminds me of summer nights when I was a boy. The sun setting, the warm air, the chittering song of the evening insects. The lantern knows we all want to feel safe, at home, secure in the knowledge that the world won't change and neither will we. We'll be young and happy forever, here in its glow. Appendix. The author of this document was detained shortly after this case file was distributed. Individual handling of the item is now prohibited. Information of this document may be compromised by the author's obvious infatuation with the item. Yeah. The worm does love us, doesn't it? That worm in waiting. It has always loved us. It was always with us. What was, is, and shall be again. Hey now. You got it. Bye there, guy. Ah, there's the swan. The water cooler. A crowbar. I feel like that crowbar belongs to the Joker somehow.
So close.
I need a minute. And there's that balloon. Yep, so you'll have to get used to me just floating damn near everywhere now. You know, I'm looking at these corpses and for some reason my brain has me thinking about Warhammer 40k Darktide. It is a good game if you folks haven't gotten a chance to play it. 4-player co-op, kind of like Left 4 Dead or Back 4 Blood if you folks have played that. Haven't played it yet, but Darktide is nice. Feels right.
Hello.
And of course, the Emperor protects. $32 to $44, yes sir, Skay.
Can you hear me? Jesse.
I need a minute. Okay. Irksome. But understood. Oh, camera's right. I'm like, how do you even know I'm down here yet?
Are you there, Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way.
Yeah.
We need to get back. I have to see my brother.
My brother's keeper. Complete mission 6. Yeah. So he has my name written in something. I'm assuming it's blood because they probably didn't give him anything else to write with, huh? To have been in this room when this happened, boy. And you know somebody was. There's always somebody. Federal Bureau of Control. Dylan Faden daily observations. 9:30 a.m. Breakfast is bought. 11:54 gets out of bed, uses toilet, returns to bed. 11:57 they ask for television to be turned on. Staff do so. 12 p.m. lunch is brought. Breakfast is removed. 12:02 eats lunch. 2:38 uses toilet. 4:03 begins talking to self. Recording speech is not possible due to noise from television. 4:07 becomes upset, throws lunch tray at glass. 4:09 sedated. Crew clean the cell, television is turned off. 6:12 comes to, asks for television to be turned on, staff refuses. 6:16 sleeps. Television privileges were refused due to hostile behavior. Okay, we'll have to deal with that. Benikoff TV, OOP7KE. No unique containment procedures required while bound. A CRT television built by Benikoff and Sons Electrics. The screen is still functional. The object will levitate itself off the ground to a maximum observed altitude of redacted. When bound, the object allows superior utilitarians to harness this effect for their own use. See report redacted for results with test. See redacted report. See report redacted for the results tested with prime candidate redacted, which means they're talking about. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, they would have to be talking about Dylan, because Trench was the one who was been the prime. Well, not the prime candidate. He's been the director, but I don't know if he was part of the prime. No, he wasn't. He stated earlier he was not a part of the prime candidate program for Redcliffe or whatever his name was. But me and Dylan were. So they tried this with Dylan. The object was first discovered in a local news story from Redacted, Kansas. A figure had been seen redacted over buildings. The Bureau dispatched agents to the town who discovered that a man named Redacted had bound himself to the object. Mr. Redacted was detained. CKS 39-HQ-656, and the object was brought to the Bureau for study. Who was detained? Where are they? What did y'all do with them? I feel like that was supposed to be a Superman reference or something. Field agent. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. Len Salvador. Ah, okay. It's Salvador's ID. We reach tether through control points into the Bureau house. Nexus threshold area codes allows for access. You can translocate fast travel construct through the control points. Why tell me that now? Jesus. So what, y'all have just red lights on him constantly? No wonder he lost his fucking mind.
Alright, I won't take up too much of your time today, Dylan. Like I said, I want to talk about Jessie, your sister.
What about her?
I just want to get your perspective. What do you think of her? What kind of person is she? That sort of thing.
Back in Ordinary.
And you don't anymore?
Sorry about that.
When I first got here, sure. I'd always hoped she'd come too. Find me, to take me home. We went everywhere together. Why should this be any different? Casper said she could come too, to the Bureau. If she wanted to. But she never did.
Why do you think that is?
Because she didn't care about me. She always wanted to be out on her own, seeing the world. She always said so. I guess she got what she wanted.
Great. So, she wanted to see the world. Did she ever mention any place in particular?
Why?
We like to ask questions around here, you know that. Any particular cities, towns, landmarks, anything like that?
I don't remember.
What about family friends? Were you close with anyone living outside of Ordinary?
I'm done with this. Tell Casper I want pizza for lunch today.
Dylan, wait. We're not... End of session.
Interesting. So he felt abandoned by her. Did make you wonder if he would. And then they were trying to track me down. We like to ask questions around here. Yeah, you do, with results.
Like I said, I want to talk about Jessie, your sister.
What about her?
I just want to get your perspective. What do you think of her? What kind of person is she? That sort of thing.
I adored my sister. When I was little, I mean, back in Ordinary.
And you don't anymore?
When I first got here, sure. I'd always hoped she'd come too. Find me, take me home. We went everywhere together. Why should this be any different? Casper said she could come too, to the Bureau.
Dr. Darling.
If she wanted to. But she never did. Because she didn't care about it.
Is his room normally like this?
She always said so.
Or is this more of an addition because of the control points being out of whack? No? I think this is how the place is normally, especially with these terminals here. I mean, Jesus Christ, woe to the person who needed to have a seat. But they're both set up like that. Mind you, this one has more space. Yep, folks, we fly now. Matter of fact, let's see if... Now, does it just drop? No, it doesn't. Okay. Love the full-on controlled descent. Okay, so now once she starts to drop, she doesn't have to concern herself with distance. She'll go slow the whole way. Nice. We'll just call that blood. Yeah. I wonder if he still has powers. Especially since they tried certain things with him. But then it becomes like, okay, so it didn't work. What, did he unbind himself? I don't remember seeing getting that upgrade. Okay, now I dealt with this. Langston. Bro, dude, guy. I've got to talk to you. Because you got somebody up here going through it. No interruptions. Serve. Interesting. Me trying to possess him didn't stop his fight. I thought it would. Rip your ass up the sky. That's what you get. No. All right. Yeah. It's like they can't dodge each other. Thank you. You can rest now. Oh, Lord. Levitation upgrade. The duration. And then a ground pound. Still not enough to get charge. Interesting. Yeah. It's already quite a bit to begin with.
I better not get blamed for this mess in the next performance review. I have a cat to feed.
Feed that cat.
Let me know when the hiss are gone. I miss my desk.
I'll see you later, Langston.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on.
I'll be here, like always.
Keep your eyes open, Philip. Keep them open.
Hey, what can I do?
Oh, you're back. Oh, thank you, thank you. If I look away, I don't know what this thing will do. You have to get me out of here. The door can only be opened by the Panopticon supervisor. That's Langston, if he's still around.
Langston. Yeah, I know him. I'll go ask him how to get you out.
Please hurry. My eyes, they can't.
Hey, calm down. Just focus. What's your name?
Focus. Right. My name's Philip, and I think I can hold on for a bit. It's just my eyes. My eyes hurt so much.
Just hang on, Philip.
If you folks have never had to stare at something for a long period, trust and believe it can get rough after a while. You start wondering what the hell is wrong with you.
Would you like me to list them for you?
No. What's your guy's deal?
Damn. What is up with you robot people? Who are you?
There's someone named Philip up in a cell. He's watching a refrigerator and very rapidly losing it.
Philip? Oh shit, I forgot about fridge duty. He's been in there for over a day, I totally forgot.
Huh?
You forgot about him?
There's a lot going on. The hiss, the Benikoff TV. Considering the number of things I'm juggling, ma'am, I think it's...
Listen, it's fine. We just need to get him out of there.
Yeah.
He said you'd be able to open the cell door?
Yeah, I can unlock it on my terminal. There. Done. Door open. But Philip can't just leave. The fridge is behaving erratically. Ocular contact is the only thing that seems to placate it. If we don't have someone in there watching it 24/7, people will die.
I'll figure something out. I'm pretty good with these things.
Being pretty good with altered items isn't standard bureau procedure, ma'am.
He doesn't know us very well.
We ain't really standard bureau.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Yeah. We'll have to deal with that, do what we can for Phil. But we'll have to do that in the next episode. That's going to be the end of episode 9 of Control on the PS5, folks. If y'all like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. Follow the links from my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links from my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you. Catch you in the next one.